Welcome to another episode of Real Cozy Talks. I'm your co-host Ty. To my right, lovely wife, co-host Nella, and we're here to bring you real topics, real views, and real cozy vibes.
Yes, sir. Be sure to follow us across all platforms. Real Cozy Talks on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share. All the cute things that you do when you support people online.
What we sipping on tonight?
We got this freshenette, which we've already had, but I had to spin the block. Since we are on our alcohol-free little trip right now, I'm just like, let's just spin a block on this thing because I really liked it. And yeah, so cheers to episode 12.
Boom.
Clean, clean.
Still bust.
Still bussing. Yeah. Excuse me. So what's new? I had to clear my throat. Why you looking at me all crazy? You ain't never had to clear your throat.
I'm the one that got to clear my throat.
Anyway, how you been?
I'm good.
What's new? What's popping?
Was out for the count this weekend. Had to get them infusions, but aside from that,
Yeah.
I've been all right. My voice is a little it'll be a little flat at times, so please forgive me in advance.
Yeah, you're dealing with some real life things, but help is on the way. Hold on.
I'm dealing with that real life stuff.
Real life stuff, but the infusions will kick in more over time
Yeah, for
and all
sure.
that stuff. So,
But I'm good.
mm-hmm.
I was sick, but
You were. I called his doctor on the low, like, listen, this is what's happening. Do we need to come to the ER? Let me know. And they were like, just hold off a little bit. If it doesn't kick in, then you should bring him in.
yeah, he kicked in though.
It kicked your butt first, then it kicked in.
Daggone right. I was like flatlined.
You were. I was just like, your mama calling me all worried and stuff. Like, what he doing now? I'm like, he been laying in bed all day. He ain't eat nothing. he won't eat. He's just skipped 2 meals today. He doesn't feel good.
Yeah, but what
Mm-hmm.
about yourself?
I have been better,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna be all right. I feel like I've been going through like consistent storms lately, and they suck
Yeah,
real bad.
yeah.
But I know it's gonna be okay. It just sucks in the moment. Like I feel annoyed that I feel like this sounds really bad. But don't you know those people that it's just like they always complaining about something?
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm that person in this season of my life. Like I don't complain to everyone because I don't know people like that. To like my close friends, I'm gonna tell them how I'm feeling or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
And I feel like I'm always on the other side. Like I'm the one that listens to your problems. I'm the one that listens to what's going on with you. And I feel like now it's my turn to be that friend. And I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like that when they ask me if I'm okay and I'm really not. I tell them the truth. Like I'm not good right now. Or I have not been having a good couple of days. But I hate being in this position and I cannot wait to get out. I'm just not used to it. So.
I understand. It's just a season.
It is.
Just a season. You need some tissue?
No, I'm actually straight.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually having a good day today, despite the circumstances. I still try to have the best days I possibly can. So,
Yeah, I got you.
So your girl's good. I think I'm holding it down,
You are.
and just everything going on all over.
Mm-hmm. Well, you are.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into some real ish tonight. Rather, we're talking about: are you afraid to go to Dubai?
Ciao. We just got back from Dubai. Were you afraid to go to Dubai before we left? Considering the things you have seen about Dubai online, heard about, just the strict rules and things like that. Did you have any reservations?
No.
Not a single
I mean,
reservation?
maybe a little bit
Mhm.
with I guess like the affection piece, like saying showing love. Like, what does that look like?
Mhm.
I don't know what that looks like.
Yeah. So I know that they say, like public display of affection is frowned upon, which I think it really is. Like,
Low key.
it is. And doing our research, it is. We didn't even like hold hands. And I mean, we didn't because we were like, well, let's be respectful of these people's culture, because just because you don't understand it, it doesn't mean you shouldn't be respectful. But there were plenty of couples that held hands while we were there.
Right. I think it's just more so like a distasteful thing.
Yeah. Like,
And
you
then,
can't say that for the bedroom.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I respect it. And I think that's the biggest thing though. Like, understanding that when you travel, people have different opinions and different views and different religions, and your way isn't always the right way, because they could come here and look like, dang, they're half naked, or why are their shorts so short, or where's the modesty? You know what I mean? And
yeah, for sure.
I'm sure they do say those things, but it's also like on the other side, baby, live your life and I'm gonna live mine. When I come in your space, I'm gonna be respectful. And when you come over here, hell, you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want over here.
I mean, even in the States, you get that reaction.
Mm-hmm.
People from the East go to the West.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different world out West.
Yeah.
But I personally thought Dubai was cool.
Me too. People are like, be careful, you're gonna get arrested. I feel like, baby, just don't be a hooligan. Don't be what do you call a heathen?
A heathen. Don't be a heathen. Don't be acting a fool.
Yeah.
Like,
it's not that hard.
It's really not. Nobody cares. Nobody is thinking about you.
Nobody's really thinking about you. That's one thing. Look, I realized that when I got there. I just felt like, oh, people, we got to be so careful. And we were mindful. But, baby,
we were getting treated like royalty.
Yeah. Oh my God, the customer service. It's so good everywhere. Like our hotel, every restaurant we went to, and I know it's probably, I don't know if it's across the board or if it's just in the touristy areas, because you gotta really think about it. Whenever you go somewhere, like a lot of people spend time in the city, it's more developed, more restaurants, more activities, all this stuff. But then they'll be like, but y'all see that side, but you don't see the other side, like the more poor sides and all that, which we did not go to.
Yeah, but it's like, what city doesn't have both?
My point exactly. That's my exact point. It's like that in
everywhere.
Yeah,
everywhere, every city on this on this planet.
Mm-hmm.
There's a good side, there's a bad side.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just what it is.
That's just what it is. But we went to the good side. I feel like if I'm not, unless I have like a purpose, like you got a bomb spot, like a little food spot that I need to go to in the hood, I'm not going. Not when I'm traveling.
Facts.
I'll do that in my own territory, but not on foreign ground. Absolutely not. But what else is like something that people get nervous about? Drinking and all that.
I mean, how they treat you. I mean, even though, you know what I mean, how they treat you. I know the service is part of that, but to me, I felt like we got treated like rolled the red carpet out low key.
No, high key. And I don't know if it's because of the places we chose to eat at or if it's just consistent across the board. But I feel like everywhere we went, it was consistent across the board. Yeah. I will say that for this trip, we did splurge. This was our probably most splurgiest trip.
That's a fact.
It definitely. And I don't know if that had anything to do with it.
But how do you know?
I don't know. Maybe we should have mixed it up a little bit. Listen, for the things we chose to do for that trip, the customer service was on it. Everybody was respectful. I didn't feel unsafe. Oh, it felt so safe there.
You ain't lying. Like no crime.
Yeah, it felt so safe.
I only saw one homeless person during our entire stay.
Yeah, but remember what you got to consider where we were.
Listen, when you go to LA and New York, places are touristy.
The homelessness, San Francisco,
touristy places.
That was like the worst.
That's the worst place
that I've seen. Like the homelessness, like poop. They're pooping on the side of the roads and all that. I love San Francisco, by the way.
We're talking about prime time locations, though.
Yeah, like you will see like Bloomingdale's. Someone pooping outside of Bloomingdale's. It's really crazy. But you're right. We only saw one.
I saw one. He was in old Dubai, and I had to really look.
Yeah. Not saying that it doesn't exist there. All I'm saying is, in our experience, if you act right,
Get treated right.
and then you avoid trouble. Like we had a couple of drinks. We're not super big on drinking, but we did have like a couple of, like, we had wine. I had a couple of cocktails and stuff like that. You can drink in Dubai. People are like, you can't do nothing there. They definitely, on the restaurants, the resorts, the hotels, certain attractions. I don't think we went anywhere where they didn't serve.
They had alcohol everywhere.
Literally everywhere we went.
Yeah, so I don't know where that. I mean, I don't.
It's
whole menus.
whole menus. Now, I'm sure that there are some places, obviously, that don't serve it. I'm sure that's a fact. But I mean, if you got a drink that bad, baby, it's somewhere to get a drink in Dubai. It's somewhere to get a drink in Dubai. I can promise you that. But I don't know. I just feel like overall, it's not as scary to visit as what people make it seem. I'm not going to invalidate anyone's experience because I know things happen. I know people genuinely have bad experiences at places, but we didn't. So I'm only speaking from my experience. I felt safe.
And honestly, it's one of the best weather experiences I've had.
Oh, it was perfect.
I'm talking about perfect weather.
Perfect. We went in the winter time. This is Dubai winter.
Perfect.
And it'll still be a little bit. I mean, it was like what, sunny and 75 every day.
Every day. Every day.
Perfect weather. Now, if you go in the summertime, it's going to be like scorching. Like they do Celsius, where everybody does Celsius except for us, but over 100 degrees hot, like hotter than Phoenix hot.
So like 34, 35 Celsius.
Sir, what I say? I don't do Celsius. Okay, I don't even know. I need a pen and paper to do the conversion or Google. Okay, but it was the perfect weather. What was one of your favorite things that we did in Dubai? Well, first of all, do you recommend that as a trip for people?
Me personally, yeah, if you like to have certain experiences, but don't go to places like Dubai and not book in advance.
Oh, that's a good point.
Stuff will be booked up 3 weeks prior to your trip.
Yes, we wanted to do the little sky pool. And I think we tried to book it maybe like a month in advance. And they did have some spaces, but it was like, they had like one space for the day we were going to be there. And it was like a weird time. And the location of where the seat was, we were like, get somebody else to do it.
Right.
A lot of things we booked well in advance, like the Museum of the Future, which was really cool. If you're nerdy like us, we're a little bit nerdy, a lot of bit. We always go to museums and stuff.
So fire.
If you like museums, Museum of the Future is really cool. What's another? Oh, what else did you enjoy over there? What was your favorite activity?
Well, Museum of the Future for sure.
That was your favorite thing of all the things we did?
No, no, but I had to mention that because it was just a different experience.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
You know, I'm not showing you historical things. I'm showing you what we're trying to do 50 years from now. But dang, we did so much.
We did so much.
The yacht was cool. The yacht is always cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we rented a little private yacht for our anniversary, and it was so cute and just so intimate.
Let me tell you what Nella did.
What'd I do?
What, dune buggies?
Oh, tell on me. Go on.
You put all that sand in our dune buggy?
Well, it was an accident. What had happened was I was going up a hill and because of his little stuff that he goes through with his body, he's like, don't be jumping over the damn curves and stuff. You know, I gotta like use all my muscles.
Like all of them.
Right, literally. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna go over this bump slow. And I did that and got stuck at the top of a hill and I kept accelerating. And it was like a cartoon. It was like a cartoon. The sand was just coming in. And my stupid self kept trying to press the gas, like, vroom, vroom. Every time I pressed the gas, more and more sand. But you did get like a little editorial photo out of it. I mean, sand was all over him. It was a little bit on me, but this man was covered from, well, you had a scarf on, so not head to toe, but, yeah, but that's face to toe.
That's why they kept saying, you don't want to cover?
Yeah, that's what. Listen, when we first got there, they were like, "Y'all sure y'all don't want covers?" And we were like, like head scarves. We were like, "No." And then something, I don't know why we gave in. We just ended up getting it, and thank God we did, because our hair would have had so much sand.
Oh, that'd have been tragic.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I felt so bad.
That was cool though. The overall experience and driving in the cars out in the desert.
Yeah, no, that was fire as hell.
Then they had us camping out there.
Yeah, we ate dinner in the. I feel like that's something everybody does in Dubai, like the dinner in the
Yeah.
desert. Like you just have to, and that's affordable.
Yeah,
That was
that was
affordable
dope.
for a whole day, but that was pretty cool.
But I thought Oceano's dope.
Yes, the food was very different. So Oceanos is like a Michelin star. I think it's like a 1 Michelin star restaurant, and they serve you 11 courses, and it's like underground aquarium surrounded, and it's just a whole bunch of different things. What were some of the things we ate?
So we had things like the what do you call it, orchard, the
Sea urchins.
sea urchins, and their whole thing is storytelling.
Yeah, they told a story, all right.
So
we was
they'll
in there for a
display it.
good 4 hours.
We had things like what do you call the liver? The liver,
You smell that duck liver?
duck liver,
Oh my god, I cannot
duck
believe I
liver.
ate some of that stuff.
duck liver with like this bread. I don't know what you call that bread.
I don't know what you call that either. I've never eaten half of these things. I only did this because he's weird and he eats weird him and my oldest, they'll eat anything. And I ate. You can't say you weren't proud of me.
No, you was in there grubbing.
I tried everything.
I was in that joint smacking.
He was smacking. That's his little dream child. But me, I'm not gonna lie. They did a good job. My only thing is I feel like they do too much.
Yeah, for sure.
Like they put a lot. The presentation is amazing.
It's top notch.
And honestly, if you're into trying different foods, like really like Food Network type vibe, you would enjoy it. I actually had a great time despite my pickiness. But I just feel like they can tone it down just a little too bit. Like they go above and beyond for every single aspect of the dish, which is beautiful, but it's a little bit much in a sense. Sure. But I still enjoyed it.
Yeah, for sure. And just to run down some of the others, you got the Burj Khalifa. We took a day trip to Abu Dhabi, which was cool. We saw the palace out there.
The mosque.
The mosque. Yeah, that was.
You just said that. You thought you was in Aladdin.
I'm just saying, man. I mean, I forgot all about that.
The mosque? Yeah. You talking about the palace for real?
I'm talking about the actual palace.
We did see a palace. I apologize. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, see?
We did go to a palace real quick.
Exactly.
It's money over there. Interesting fact that I learned about Dubai. The license plates. Like your car, it's not that they don't care about your car. Right? It's not that cool cars and expensive cars aren't a thing, but here's the thing. It's your license plates that speaks to your status. The least amount of numbers you have in your license plate is the more money you got.
And it's very hard to get those.
Yes, it's the more money you have. So if you see somebody with like a 1-digit, 2-digit license plate,
they got money. Doesn't matter the whip.
It don't matter the car.
It's all about the license plate.
It's the license plate. Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
Yeah. But I would 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 recommend going to Dubai.
Listen, I personally think if you plan the trip accordingly, just like any other place. Now, you can't go and not spend money, though. I will say that.
I know.
You can't go and not... I'm going to be honest. I'm being honest.
I think
you probably can't. Listen, you probably can. But with some of the attractions...
Yeah, they're going to cost some money. But I think it's because you travel a certain way. That's why you're saying that. Because some people are totally fine with saying, I'm going to make this work. I personally, it depends on where I'm going. I'll be like, okay, yeah, we can do that. But I think for Dubai, we can speak for our own experience.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you need some money.
You're going to need some money to go over there.
Save up some coins. Save up. We definitely prepared we need to make sure we go over here with some coins.
Because if you do 2 or 3 things, nothing's wrong with that. But you're not going to be fulfilled once you get a list of stuff. You be like, dang, I didn't know that you could do all this once you get there. And certain things are spread out, but if you plan accordingly, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Everything is like within taxi range.
Yeah, distance wise, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We took a lot of taxis, Ubers, Kareems, whatever you call them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
sure.
Dubai is her. Okay.
You feel me?
You're gonna hear some mixed reviews about Dubai. But for us, she was our top trip so far. Now I don't know how we're gonna top this next year.
Yeah, I don't know. That was up there.
That was up there. We definitely made it that way too, though. We were very intentional. Like, had a whole itinerary. This is why I like traveling with just my man.
Who's outside?
We were outside, okay? Got there next morning. This what we doing. Boom, boom. We did every single thing on our itinerary. Every single thing. Except for one breakfast spot, which is not a big deal. It's just a breakfast spot.
Yeah, that's it. Other than that, we did everything.
Everything on thing. So much fun. Don't be afraid to go to Dubai.
Yeah, Dubai's dope.
Yeah, just don't cut up.
But like some of my friends, if you don't like the desert, then I guess. But it's not what you think, in my opinion.
Honestly, it's all Western looking. It's all westernized. You would feel like you're in a city in America. In a sense, like in some parts, because it just looks a little Western.
In some parts.
I'm not gonna hold you. That's not a good thing or a bad thing. It's just an observation.
Facts.
Yeah.
But all in all, I enjoy Dubai, and I would go back.
Yeah.
And I wasn't afraid.
Me either.
Treat it like royalty.
Yeah.
Roll out the carpet.
Yeah, when I'm like, dang, how we gonna act when we come back home and go to hotels? I mean, at the hotel, they treat you nice. You pull up, they take your bag. We also did stay at a 5-star hotel, but I feel like the prices are comparable to like 3 and 4 stars here, depending on the day you went.
Mr. George, I have your room service. May I please bring it to your room?
Right.
Where would you like for me to put it? I will prepare it for you.
Yeah.
Is this well enough for you?
Facts. Order room service here. They be like, here go your little brown bags. Take your little brown bags. Your food in here. In these little plastic containers. Baby, listen. I can live in Dubai for a year.
Facts.
Takeaway. Visit Dubai.
Visit Dubai, man. Don't be afraid to go to Dubai. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to go to Dubai and, just open up your mind to new things.
Different cultures, new things.
Different cultures, new things, and you'll be all right.
Yep. It's time to move. Moesha. Motada. Wait, is that what they say in the song? It's time to move on. It's time to move. Okay, I probably made that up. Anyway, it's time for hot topics. Jake Paul and Mike Tyson are supposed to be fighting in when? Is it June? I made that up. April? June? They fighting soon.
Dang, I forgot the date. I don't have it on the top of my head.
Me either. I should have looked that up.
Yeah, but on Netflix, right?
On Netflix. Did I send you the thing that said it's supposed to be free? Like you don't gotta pay extra?
Yeah, it's supposed to be free.
It better be. Because Mike Tyson, it's
a money grab.
It gotta be.
Come on. I mean, this is a money grab. There's no way that.
Who you got?
Realistically, Jake should win because of the age difference.
I agree. I agree.
Should. Now, if he go up in there and let Mike Tyson do what they actually go in there and fight. I don't know what that's going to look like.
I think Jake's going to win.
I think he should win.
I think he's going to, because I feel like Mike Tyson, not old in life, but old in boxing life. Like, right. Sir, sit down. Like, that's like watching someone's grandpa get knocked out, and I don't want that to happen. I'm going to have like third-hand embarrassment.
I mean, Mike Tyson said he could beat him
second-hand embarrassment, but I was being funny. I know second-hand embarrassment. Go ahead.
Mike Tyson said he beat Jay easy.
That's what you're supposed to say when you go into a fight.
I think he was dead serious. Mike Tyson is dead serious when he talks.
I don't think so. I think he knows he's about to get smacked. But we'll see.
He going there knock Jake Paul out.
Jake Paul be taking this stuff seriously. So
And Jake Paul be fighting cans. And the reason why he got a loss on his record is because he fought an actual boxer.
I think he's going to beat this little old man up, and I don't look forward to it. I'm going to watch it.
I think it's going to be like a charitable type of boxing match.
It's making me nauseous a little.
Yeah, it's going to be like a charitable event. I don't think it's going to be like, serious.
I guess we shall see. Moving on. Kent State blows MAC championship game. Let's take a look at the clip.
Sullinger in the lane. No. Hornby puts it up and in. 6 seconds to go. Kent State a 1-point lead. And a foul on Rollins. And it'll be a 1-and-1 free throw for Akron. No. Tie game. 4.8 seconds to go.
Greg Triple.
Got it. Off the front of the rim and in.
Now, what in the hell was he thinking? Sir, this will define your college basketball play. Let me stop. That is not kind. I am not meaning to say that, but I am curious. I feel like I'm not a basketball player, and I would have never done nothing like that. My basketball IQ is very much like average. Maybe a little bit above average for a girl, but you need to stop laughing. Your face start hurting. But I need to know what in the hell he was thinking.
I don't know. I don't know.
If, in case you weren't understanding what took place here, why did he foul when they were up?
I just think that he just didn't understand the situation.
Ty, scoreboard. Let's take a glance.
It's like the J.R. Smith effect. When LeBron was like,
yeah. You know, and maybe he just wasn't thinking in the moment.
He just wasn't thinking, and it's like he just ran and it's like you could tell that he regretted that decision.
And he will for the rest of his life.
Because for conferences like that, they have to win to get into the tournament. You don't get in. For instance, like ACC, Duke didn't win the championship, but they're still going to get in.
Right, exactly.
The level of competition is just different.
Right. So
it's like you blew that.
You blew y'all one little spot that all of y'all got to fight over.
Man, that's gut wrenching.
It is. But you know what?
How you go back to school?
You don't. You drop out and you go pick up a trade.
I couldn't imagine going back to Central or A&T with that. I couldn't imagine.
They would be like, man, that's that.
I couldn't imagine.
Me either. I would never. Anyway, moving on. Since we're on sports, let me give you this one next. So two college basketball players just played on opposing teams. One's last name is what? Black. Another last name is what? Dick. And you know what they did? They exchanged jerseys.
That's NBA.
So I thought it was college basketball.
NBA.
No way.
Yeah, NBA.
Oh, okay. I apologize to those men.
Right. And I think Anthony, he averages like 4 points.
That's probably why I thought they were in college basketball.
He averaged 4 points, and Grady Dick averages 7. Why are y'all
jersey swapping?
They had
honestly, why are y'all? Why? Y'all know y'all did that on purpose.
For sure. They could not hold back their laughter. They was trying so hard.
You could tell they were plotting that. Like
somebody said they need to get Jalen Suggs in it because Suggs played for the Magics as well.
Oh, Lord have mercy. No, let's just leave it right then and there. Somebody told about something they should have gotten fined.
No, you can't find them for jersey swapping.
That's their names. That is their names. Let them.
But it is a random act of, y'all know what y'all did.
That was childish.
It was all over the internet.
That was childish. I wonder how old are they? Are they young?
Like, yeah, like first and second years.
They looked very young.
Yeah. Very. I'm talking about babies in the league.
Mm-hmm. Childish. But you know what?
Yeah, it read. Yeah, last name Black, last name Dick.
Yeah, they did too much, in my opinion. I would have slapped my kid for doing that. Malachi, Jaden, why you do that? Don't do that. Don't be embarrassing me on TV like that. Anyway, TikTok. So they voted. TikTok's forced to sell within 6 months or lose access to the App Store. So they don't want the current owner to be the owner, because what they say, they're like spying on us, our information is not safe, blah 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 blah. So yeah, they gotta either sell or be banned here in America.
Yeah, they just don't like the freedom of the app.
I think that has something to do with it, because you're not going to tell me that we're not being spied on everywhere else. Now, I will say, in their defense, I did not do a super deep dig into how much of our information they're spying on, why they're so against it. But I didn't look that much into it because I feel like somebody's probably listening to me right now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like my information is safe anywhere.
Yeah, for sure.
Is that ignorant?
No, because it's not. I mean, like, your information, like, if people want to really touch you, like, if they actually make the effort,
they will touch you.
They'll touch you.
They will find you. Look at all the data breaches we already have within American companies. How many times we've gotten new debit cards because, it's been detected that your information has been come on now.
Right. I mean, if they could touch companies of that magnitude, what makes you think you're invincible?
Mm-hmm.
You would get touched.
I think there's something deeper that we'll never really know, per usual.
Yeah, for sure. But, if it means banning TikTok because we don't want y'all to know the truth about certain things, then that's what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. I know it sounds conspiracy-like, but
I don't think that sounds conspiracy-like. I think that is one of the reasons. Like, other than that,
fair.
You know what I mean?
We see y'all.
I mean, you see certain information from TikTok being filtered to Instagram.
Yeah.
But you don't see it in the way you see it on TikTok.
Factual. I feel like you do. Obviously, you got to fact check and all that, but you do get a lot of information on TikTok that you just don't quite get on other social platforms.
Yeah, like it's a little different when they get up there and start talking, because you get your account stripped and banned on Instagram if you get too wild.
Yeah, we see y'all. Y'all ain't low. Moving on. It's time for
Apply That Pressure.
You go ahead, ask me your question. I'm ready for you.
Boom.
Boom, boom.
What's your highest record of days you gone without showering?
Depressed. When I was depressed. 4 days. I was so depressed. I stayed in the bed. That's when I knew I needed to call the doctor. That's when I knew I needed to call the doctor. Like, whoa, like, girl, like, you don't care about nothing right now. Yeah, postpartum depression, that is. Never thought I would experience depression to that level. But I just laid there.
Mm-hmm.
Were you scared?
I was concerned and worried.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess at times I was thinking, would she do it? I don't think she'd do it.
Yeah, of course not. That's not an option.
No,
I never even had that thought, thank God.
Yeah, but it's a natural thought that'll cross. I'm talking about the opposing person's mind.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I've never, thankfully, felt that gone, but I have felt hopeless, like my life would never be better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Having kids really do a number on you. It'll really do a number on you.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't wish postpartum depression on anybody ever. It was the worst experience of my life. But I will say, because it brought me down so bad for such a long time, and I had to rebuild myself up, I think I became such a stronger and better person after that. with therapy and all the things, that's the only reason why I'm able to navigate life's current situation
Yeah.
in the way that I am. Like everyone's like, "Oh, you're doing so good. I'm so proud of you." And I'm like, dang, I am doing kind of like, it sucks. And I have my little days where I cry, but I'm like, damn, I'm handling this joint like a champ. Like,
Yeah.
I'm out here holding a fork down and doing the damn thing. So I appreciate, as much as that sucked, I appreciate it.
Got you.
I appreciate that journey. Not the showering part, but I appreciate that. By the way, after I went to the doctor, I started showering every day. I used to be like, people are gross. You know what? I don't mean to drag this on, but I wonder if, like, you know how we raised a certain kind of way?
Yeah.
And you be looking at people like, I wonder how people don't take a shower and take care of themselves or whatever.
Right.
Like, why they be stinking.
Right.
But I have a little bit of empathy for some of them because I'm like, you don't know what they're going through.
You don't.
You just don't. That gave me a little glimpse.
That's yeah.
I wasn't stinking though. Did I stink?
I can't remember.
You don't remember? Well, that was some years ago, but still. We out on top now. And I did not stink. You didn't. I don't remember you sleeping next to me either. Where was you at? I felt so alone. Maybe you were over there.
Maybe you stink. No,
Oh, that's foul. That's foul. Anyway, I did not. Okay, boom. Next. What is your favorite thing about yourself?
Oh, that I'm within my right state of mind, and I listen to my own thoughts. Like I make my own decisions based on what I think when I read something or whatever.
Okay.
You know, don't be following the herd.
Mm-hmm.
If it makes sense to follow the herd, I'll follow it. But yeah.
Okay. Okay. I like that.
I mean, that's just what I like.
Okay.
I think. I don't just be, well, no, this is what I think. And I will stand on my decisions. It's like, okay. Earlier in my 20s, I feel a little bad about certain things, but the older I got, I'm like, man, you crazy. I'm standing on business with this. Right. You just gonna have to feel some kind of way. Like, and that's just what it is. Cause I ain't about to be shifting my mindset to make you feel better.
I feel you on that one. Question, what you got for me?
Have you ever had a wardrobe malfunction in public?
I am pretty sure I have several times. I mean, I know for a fact I have several times. I just have to think about what it is. I know my button has popped before.
Like,
I feel like I'm having a little wardrobe malfunction now with this damn robe.
No. I'm talking about like pow.
Yeah, I've had my button pop.
Good.
And I had to like hold it in. Yeah. Top. My titty didn't pop out though, but lots of cleavage. And I'm like, whoa. Because my frame is tiny, but my boobs are not.
Right.
So it's hard to find the right size sometimes. But now I learned, I just got to get bigger tops when it comes to buttons.
Right.
So yes, I've had several. How much pressure do you feel as a man in our relationship?
I guess the normal pressure of like providing and things of that nature. Just making sure that everybody is safe and good, and making sure that you always have like that thought in the back of your head, like, everybody good, we good, everybody okay, because it's just natural to think that.
Does it feel heavy? Or not really?
Not these days, but obviously in the beginning, yes. Because it's like you don't know what anything means, you don't know where anything is going, but not a little bit at times, but not all the time.
Good.
Because you can't get clouded.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, well, I'm glad you don't feel way too much pressure. I wouldn't want you to go through life feeling hella pressured as a man because y'all society has put so many expectations on y'all. I don't want you to.
Yeah, I don't be. I mean, like, I don't get caught up in the social media stuff. With like, you supposed to like.
Okay.
I see it all the time. I personally don't.
Well, good. Well, don't.
I don't. But I can't speak for all.
Yeah, that's facts. What you got for me, though? What you got for me?
Would you ever visit a nudist beach for a day if you knew no one you know would be there? I'm talking about butt naked.
Only if you were with me. Because I would feel more safe.
Woo!
That'll be the only circumstance. And it'll be like, only if you were with me, I guess. Actually, I'm not quite sure. Maybe topless.
That's a lot of breeze, man.
Maybe topless. I actually don't know. Maybe, I would not. Topless beach does that count? Topless? Like my coochie can't just be out like that. I'm talking about
nude. I'm talking about like from head to toe.
I would go, but
bald.
I'm not taking off my underwear. I would probably do my bra. I don't even know if I could do that. I probably would. If I made up my mind to say I'm taking off the top, I'll do that. But the bottom, coochie out, sand, coochie, people looking at me walk, I am straight.
I'm talking about just out.
I am good. If that's your thing, let that be your thing. But even if I did that, like the topless, it would be like a once in a lifetime. I don't think I would ever do that again. I've never done it before. I don't feel that strongly about it, but I'm not hella opposed to it unless you're talking about bottoms. I don't need my coochie outside.
I mean, this will sound weird, but obviously I'm speaking from a biased perspective. It seemed like the top would be a lot easier.
It would for me than my coochie out.
No, I know, but I'm talking about like in terms of, you know what, I'll just take my top off, you know, whatever.
It would be easier, especially because my boobs are cute.
But just to be feeling all that breeze out there with others, that's just...
That is very strange behavior. I'm straight. Topless, maybe.
That's next level.
Next level. My last question. How do you think we're doing?
I think we're doing well.
Expound.
I think that we're growing. We are making sure that each other is good mentally. Physically, of course. I think that, we account for each other in the ways that we should.
I agree with that.
But
I agree with that. Why I gotta be a butt? Don't be talking about some butt like I'm argumentative.
It sounds like there was something there.
Well, it wasn't nothing there. Did you already ask me your third question? Oh, you went first.
I did. You want another one?
Nope.
You sure?
Save it.
I got another good one.
Save the drama.
No, you gave me a bonus last time, remember?
Okay, go ahead. You want to ask your question so bad.
I don't. I would just,
No, ask your fourth question since you had it sitting over there in reserve.
I don't have it sitting in reserve. It's just something I just thought about, honestly.
Okay, go ahead. Ask me.
But while we're here.
While we're here, go ahead.
Do you think there's a difference? Well, obviously you think there's a difference, but explain the difference between a bikini and panties and bra.
Honestly, there's no difference. You talking about like walking outside with panties and bras in Walmart versus at the beach type thing?
Yes.
There is no difference. It's just a time and a place. Can we agree that there's a time and a place? Because if wearing that at the beach is acceptable, right? You can socially acceptable. It's not acceptable in church.
You're right. It's not.
Okay, so bring me back to my point.
Well, it's not supposed to be, but then you can't contradict yourself in church and say, we invite and accept all people.
Well, that's my church. I'll be like, cover her. Get her a blanket.
You feel me? Hey, I give my life to Christ.
Give her a blanket first.
And my thong. And my bras.
After she gets a blanket. We got, they be having them sheets. They be having them sheets. Wrap her up. Then she can come give her life after. It's like, nah, that's not right.
That ain't right, see?
But I would give a blanket, right or not. I will have to talk to the Lord about that after. But in that moment, get her a blanket.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Nah, I just always want to know that. Honestly.
Yeah, there's no difference. It's just there's a time and a place for everything, and picking up your kid from school in a bikini just isn't the place or time.
No, that's a fair answer.
Thank you very much.
Pretty good answer.
Thank you very much. Well, that's a wrap for this week's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to. What'd you say over there?
I just say yay.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Real Cozy Talks YouTube channel. Also, follow us across all social platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Real Cozy Talks. That's how the robots are going to talk to us in the future when we all blend together.
The AI bots.
Sorry. Cheers.
Peace.